I've been wanting to document this journey for some time, and I think I've been trying to, but I just didn't know how. For some years I've been on this journey, traveling the world, exploring it and myself. The truth is I didn't really know what sort of journey that I was on. I definitely knew I was on a journey, and I've attempted to create things, videos, YouTube things to express, my journey, but I think they all kind of miss the essence of the journey that I'm really on. And I think for a long time, I've really struggled to articulate it and understand it for myself. I've been aware that there's a great depth and a potency to this journey, but I haven't been able to express it, or maybe express it in a way that would be considered acceptable or understandable, or in a way that could be received by others. When somebody thinks about going on a journey, they usually think of a physical journey, crossing great distances in order to get to some physical place and achieve some physical thing. And many of us, are aware of the idea of an inner journey to some degree. And we are all on our own inner journeys. And, there's cliches about travel and personal transformation and what that could mean. But I feel that this is something else. I've tried to allude to it in other ways. And, I've had the physical journeys. I lived in the heart of Palestine for a month. I lived in the Arctic Circle for half a year. I fought in the barrios of Mexico City. I rode a motorbike through the Andes of Ecuador. But the truth is, they weren't the real journey, or they were only the real journey as far as they brought me back to me. And for sure, travel has played a huge role in this journey, but probably only as far as it brought me back to me. And its biggest role has probably been the opportunity to separate myself from everything else. And right now I'm in Buenos Aires in Argentina, and I don't know anyone here, or at least I didn't, when I first arrived. But this journey right here, this is the essence of what I'm really trying to do. And it's this process that I'm going into of asking myself questions and giving a profound amount of attention to these questions of what am I, what is life, and all that's to be discovered, inside of me. I guess this journey really started when I was introduced to the idea at a young age of life mastery, that somebody could master all areas of their life, that they could be physically empowered, be wealthy, have great business, have great relationships, have great health. And that was my initial invitation, I guess, into a deeper journey. And I've been on that journey, and that led me through the process of unpacking, where I came from, all the ideas and beliefs that I was, brought up in, like all of us, and deciding what I wanted to hold on to and what I wanted to let go. And, that process led me here to Argentina, years into this journey of, trying to understand myself. I was, greatly inspired by material that I encountered in my teenage years, videos or books I read that alluded, to this inner journey. Typically it was people who had done incredible things, sailed vast oceans or ridden a motorcycle across the world. And it was always covering great distances. But in that process, they were transformed and became something new and had a new relationship to life itself. And that's the essence of why I'm here. It's the essence of what I'm trying to do. And for sure, I do dream of more adventures. I want to skydive, I want to base jump, I want to do crazy cliffs, I want to continue to fight. I want to do amazing things, but probably only as far as those things bring me back to me, to this journey of myself. I've had glimpses of myself, whether it was, in Holland in 2021 in this big apartment all alone with all these books and two grand pianos, and I really got a glimpse of myself then. In Copenhagen, in the early mornings, riding my push bike through the snow to get to the coffee shop all alone and write. And, I got a glimpse of it in Norway, surfing in that cold ocean in the snow. I got a glimpse of it staring at the ocean in Sicily for a summer, in the mountains, in psychedelic experiences, fighting in Mexico City and Colombia. And I guess I got these little glimpses, these moments. And I guess I'm making a decision that I don't just want moments, I want that to be my life. I want that, whatever that is, to be embodied in who I am, in what. And I don't want just these flashes or these moments in time like a Hillsong conference or a Tony Robbins weekend workshop. I want it to be embodied in what I am, and that's where I want to live from. That's the place that I want to experience life. And, I've come to see so much of my own futility and the futility of all people over the last little while in how people live their life, distracted, in avoidance of this journey. And it's not about the trips, it's not about the adventure, it's about something a lot deeper. It's a lot deeper than tourism or travel or some brochure for adventure. It's a call to something much deeper, a call to something much deeper in all of us. And it's the idea of sailing the Atlantic Sea is not interesting because of boats. It's because it speaks to something deep in all of us, some place that we have not gone. The idea of living in the Arctic Circle is not interesting because of the cold or maybe even the Northern Lights, but because it speaks to this idea of going where we have never gone before. And what I'm discovering is the idea of going far is actually really about going deeper into me. And it seems that this is not the common experience. It seems that humans, myself included, spend our whole life in this unconscious distraction of this journey. That will seek positions of power, seek money, seek relationships, hobbies. That will find the best distraction, the most compelling distraction, while this real journey awaits and kind of pulls us and prods us and prompts us. And, I feel like I've been prodded, to go on this journey for a long time. I've tried with varying degrees of success, and I've gotten bigger and bigger glimpses. But I guess I just haven't known how to say yes to the invitation, or even known that the invitation was there. I guess that is what this is. My starting point here is the acceptance of this invitation and an awareness and a wholehearted yes to this invitation, and not really knowing what lies beyond here, but having the courage to step into it and to ask the questions and to let go of what I think that I know, to let go of what I thought adventure was, let go of what I thought a good life was, to let go of what I thought was true and meaningful, to make a decision that this is the real adventure, that I am my greatest adventure. I am my biggest mountain to climb. I am my hardest person to love. I am my greatest project. I am my masterpiece. Yeah, the great adventure into me.